Unravel the mystery of phrasal verbs. Identify and replace. Hello everyone. Welcome to today's lesson on one of the most interesting aspects of English language learning, phrasal verbs. Specifically, we're going to dive into identifying and replacing these verbs with single-word verbs. This lesson is designed for intermediate learners and will aid in refining your English skills. So, let's get started. Before we move to identifying and replacing phrasal verbs, let's quickly recap what they are. A phrasal verb is a verb that is made up of a main verb together with an adverb or a preposition, or both. Examples include give up, surrender, look into, investigate, and pick up, collect. Identifying phrasal verbs can be a bit tricky. They are usually 2 or 3 word phrases that consist of a verb and 1 or 2 particles, a preposition or an adverb. The tricky part is that the meaning of a phrasal verb can often be very different from the individual words that make it up. Remember, context is key when identifying phrasal verbs. For instance, in the sentence, she took off her coat, took off is a phrasal verb meaning to remove something. Now that we know what to look for, let's test our understanding with a mini quiz. Example 1. I ran into my teacher at the supermarket. Answer. The phrasal verb is ran into, which means to meet someone unexpectedly. Example 2. Please fill out this form. Answer. The phrasal verb is fill out, which means to complete a form by writing in the necessary information. Although phrasal verbs are widely used in English, sometimes we may want to replace them with a single-word verb to make our speech or writing more formal. For example, instead of saying, look into, we could use, investigate. Let's put this into practice with a few examples. Example 1. We need to look into this matter. Answer. We could replace, look into, with investigate. So, the sentence becomes, we need to investigate this matter. Example 2. He will hand out the pamphlets. Answer. We could replace hand out with distribute. So, the sentence becomes, he will distribute the pamphlets. And there you have it. A guide to identifying and replacing phrasal verbs with single-word verbs. It's important to remember that mastering phrasal verbs requires practice, so keep using them in your day-to-day communication. This will not only boost your English language skills but also help you sound more natural when speaking English. Thank you for joining us in this lesson, and we hope this video was helpful. Stay tuned for more lessons on English language learning. Keep practicing and happy learning.